It is January 3rd, 2026. Hello, Sagittarius. What do we... Oops. What's going on here? Oh my goodness. My cards are all crazy here. Okay. Sorry about that. What do we have for Sagittarius? One card spirit. When it comes to this deck, I don't want to be reading 8,000 cards. These ones are so long. What do we have? Start the reading off. Oh, there's so many. I'm only taking that top one. These cards, they drive me nuts because they make you read forever. Oh wow, I opened it up pretty much right to it. Alright, the ego, truth, power, responsibility, consequences, cause and effect, lessons learned, memory. Ego does not always tell the truth. Effect will always follow cause. Time to change your ways. Admit you made a mistake. Memory is imperfect. Self-justification does not mitigate harm. Consequences are inescapable. We all make mistakes. We are creatures driven by our egos. Our ego is in part our identity, the center of our consciousness. It is driven by our instincts and base desires. Constrained by culture and society, it has us feeling confident and certain, or have us feeling uncertain and afraid. It can also employ one of several defense mechanisms to shield us from uncomfortable truths or reality that we are not ready to accept. So many of us are afraid of the truth. We can... Here we go. We can be so afraid of the truth that we can protect us. What? Where am I here? That our ego will work hand in hand with our primal instincts and do what it can to protect us. If our ego is wounded or we've been taught to fear, the defense mechanisms employed may be also detrimental to good health, well-being, and our relationship with others. Our need to feel safe, to feel good, and be right, to be better, to be needed, to be loved, can result in the evidence at hand reality being distorted and shaped to fit our perception of events so that we want to believe is in conflict with fact. Cognition is the process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and the senses. Cognitive dissonance. See what I mean? This just goes on forever. Is conflict that arises when the individual attempts to hold on to two conflicting beliefs, or that processing or thought processes at that same time. The conflict can give rise to mental, emotional, and physical discomfort, especially when our actions and our reason for behaving in a particular manner war with our natural sense of right and wrong or the moral code we are taught by those around us. Practicing our behavior does harm. Smoking or overreacting, for example, can give us rise of cognitive dissonance. The desire to continue doing something that everyone knows and cannot deny is harmful. It is rejected by belief that it benefits the individual more than it harms them. Their parents and grandparents may have smoked for decades with no apparent ill effects, or the individual may come from a long line of overweight people who have long lived happy lives. The act of smoking helps one to keep their weight under control, and while the act of eating makes the other feel sated and peaceful. There's an emotional or psychological hook, and they continue, even though their choice to do so could result in their chronic ill health, even death. What they have is an addiction, and what their mind attempts to do to make them feel good about the fact that they refuse to give up their addiction. They know they understand the potential consequences of their choice to continue, but refuse to consider them or choose to ignore them, responding to a defensive manner while those consequences are raised. However, the conflict that arises can be dispelled by doing one of the several things: accept reality and then make changes in one's life in accordance to truth, or be continued use of self-justification, other defense mechanisms in which to make ourselves feel better, continue to do something or believe something that is doing us others harm. Self-justification realization increases our self-esteem and allows us to see our thoughts and actions in a favorable light. No one likes to think poorly of themselves, and so our ego acts to protect us from creating reasons and excuses to justify our actions. This is a natural, normal behavior, and we do it from time to time. But while we can embrace a natural, normal state of denial, we are likely to escape the consequences of our actions. We can deny and suppress, we can rationalize, and we can justify it, but every action rises to a consequence, and those consequences can be favorable or not. If you have something you can consciously or unconsciously know to potentially harmful consequence, and you choose to ignore it or believe that it won't manifest, then the 8 of air comes to caution you to think again. There is a price to be paid for all that you do, no matter what your reason or intentions. You alone are responsible for the consequences born of your actions, and everything you do, cause and effects, will play out. It is inevitable, and consequences are unavoidable. The 8 of air is a very challenging card because it symbolizes you need to look at your beliefs and your behavior and question them. Are you hiding from the uncomfortable reality? Is it time to take responsibility from your thoughts, actions, and consequences they give rise to see them for what they really are? It is time to be humble and accept that you may have projected your feelings about yourself onto another. Have you made a mistake, or you've chosen a path or beliefs that not served you well? And instead of accepting the painful truth, you allowed your ego to weave a reality that allows you to pretend. It's time to face the facts. Don't worry about losing face by admitting to your humanity. Contrary to the belief, others will think less of you. In most situations, a simple apologizing or admitting you made a mistake, maybe protecting yourself from a harsh truth, will earn people's respect. Therefore, accept maybe you don't know as much as you think you do, and that you might be hiding behind a false reality created by your ego that serves only to make you feel good. But do not blame yourself or allow a wounded ego to make you think poorly of yourself. We all make mistakes. We all, at one time or another, try to deny and rationalize, justify our actions. Every single one of us is inherently human trait. Our egos will instinctively work to protect us, but sometimes we have to accept that our egos don't always have the healthy, right, or honorable thing. Take this opportunity to change your life. Take charge of your life. Brace your personal power by learning from your mistakes as you grow in wisdom and awareness. Be humble and accept the truth that your ego is not always honest. And you're not always right. Your ego may have your best interests at heart, but it will offer self-justification in order to make you feel good about your behavior, in order to protect you from the harsher truth about your actions. And it may have been misguiding or harmful. The path to enlightenment is made up of mistakes and lessons learned along the way. Wisdom is earned and not bestowed. So you need to accept you are not perfect. You need to forgive yourself. I'm getting that there's a lot of regret here too, and like you're trying to push it down with something, your ego. So what you did is you're trying to justify it. Your ego's trying to take over and let you not be the bad guy, is what it is. Maybe you need to calm your ego down and take accountability for your actions in the past. Don't regret it. Let go of regret. But definitely take accountability of something that you did recently, or maybe in your past. It doesn't have to be recent, but it's definitely in your past, and you need to face it, accept that you were in the wrong. You're human. You need to forgive yourself, and you need to release that. Don't beat yourself up over whatever this is in your recent past or in your past. What do we need to know, Spirit, for Sagittarius? You will get there. You can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout. Be patient and respect everything happens in its own time. So it's in reverse. So you will get there. So yeah. Don't rush the process. Even this, mistakes happen. It's helped you grow. Everything you just gotta have patience. A deeper world. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times, will open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moment. So yeah, don't try to rush things. You need patience. Be patient. Don't force your way through life. Like, you needed to go through all these lessons. Like, whatever this is that your ego's trying to protect you from, you are supposed to learn from that. Whatever that was, that mistake that you're trying to project onto someone else, it's meant to happen. You will get wisdom from it. And I know you want to push through all this regret and whatever else that feeling is, but you need to face it. Authentic. You need to be authentic with it. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out that don't belong in your past. So maybe it's a lot of people from your past or something. Just be true to yourself and don't let them keep you down. Like, learn from your mistakes. Keep going on your path. Don't beat yourself up. Don't let your ego tell you some sort of bullshit excuses that it was right, that whatever you did that you're regretting. That's what I'm getting. A lot of regret over something. Just be true to yourself. You don't rush it. Things happen when they're supposed to. And everything's a lesson. Just keep being true to yourself. Be honest. Speak your truth to people too. Maybe you did something shady. I don't know. Life source. Life comes to a standstill. Turn inward. Focus on joy, excitement. Your inner light keeps everything. So maybe you're at a standstill right now. You're not sure where you're going in life. Just let it flow as you go. I sound like Dr. Seuss. Just go with it. Have patience. Be authentic. Just don't put the blame on others. Don't project. Just go with love. I commit to the practice seeing the good all things. So just stop focusing on whatever this is. You made a mistake somewhere. You need to forgive yourself, love yourself, be authentic. It's all a lesson. Don't let your ego sit there and be like, oh, it's this person's fault. I did this because this. You do that, that's your ego trying to protect yourself. You need to own up. You made a mistake. We're all humans. And be authentic about it. It might cause you right now to be at a standstill. You're not too sure what to do. Just go within. Commit to the practice. Just see the good in it. It was a learning lesson. It happens. Forgive yourself. Don't project and get all defensive and try to be defensive about it. I want to, because then you can just go with the flow. Love, be authentic. Love yourself. Be kind about it. I want to grow, expand my conscious and awareness. So yeah. What else do we have? Could be something in love. Not going good. You focus on yourself. Protect yourself right now. Why is this Ace of Cups here in reverse? Narcissist, you're giving to. They're gonna try to return. Why is the Empress in reverse? Destiny. So the Wheel of Fortune try to come out. Something comes to light about someone lying, deception, some sort of lies are gonna come to light. Protect yourself. What do we need to know about this? You're not working with someone. You're leaving them out in the cold. Why is this Seven of Pentacles here? You're looking at your options. You're not sure what to do. My neck hurts. You're trying to be patient. Just be patient right now. Well, why is the Seven of Swords here? People are emotional. Soulmate. Someone's sending you spell work. You need to listen to your intuition about this. A lot of emotions happening right now with a soulmate. Maybe some sort of truth is coming out. Just listen to your intuition. Something's coming to light. Why is Queen of Pentacles here? So there's a narcissist. There's someone that's leaving. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Someone's being a player. There's player energy around here. So there's issues in love right now with a narcissist. There's someone leaving. There's there's an earth sign involved. Yeah. Someone's coming back. Someone coming back that wants to return. They're a narcissist, but you're not given to them. You're leaving that. Some sort of truth is going to come out with a soulmate. You're going to be dealing with a lot of drama. Just follow your intuition. Protect yourself. You're not too sure. You got a few. You're not too sure what to do. What else advice do we have for Sagittarius about all this? What is some advice for all this situation here? Anything? Stay prayerless. Just keep praying. Protect yourself. Because there's blocks. It's all in your perception. Maybe your thoughts are blocking something. Keep praying. Keep positive. Don't let your thoughts block you. Don't be negative. What do we need to know about this soulmate? That there's people emotional. Infatuation. Obsessed. And that's what I said. Someone's coming back. Someone's obsessed and they're trying to return. It's causing a lot of turmoil. I don't know whether that's with you or your soulmate, but it's one of you two. So take it as it is. Someone's trying to return. That's a player, narcissist. Maybe this is you guys. They're obsessed with you, maybe. It could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Definitely feeling Pisces vibes because there's a High Priestess here too. Moon. I think there's a Pisces trying to come towards you, to be honest. They're trying to return and they're obsessed. You got to protect yourself from them. They are a player. Keep prayer. Definitely keep praying. Because they are coming to throw you off your path and block you. Alright, one last one. I'm going to close it on up. Maybe you had something with them in the past. Maybe with a water sign. Forgive yourself. It was all lessons. You're growing from that. You need to release them. Maybe it's not a water sign too. Accept what is dying. So it's in reverse. Maybe you're not, maybe it's something in your past and you're not letting them go like you should. Do, 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 do. 89. An aspect of your life is clearly coming to an end. Some area you have lost interest and you can no longer muster the enthusiasm to carry on. It's time to surrender and let things end with grace. Your divine energy is calling you to accept the natural cycles of life and death and directly admit what is presently ending in your life. Let go of sentimental and be honest and frank with your assessment of things. Don't waste your time tending to garden a simple garden that won't grow. It's time for a big change. Face the unknown with courage and confidence. Your divine invitation. Understand that in every termination, you're crossing the threshold of rebirth to another level. Rather than prolonging or denying what ceased to bring to life your spirit, accept the inevitable truth that the cycle of this connection has ended, and consciously allow it to die naturally. Don't run from your emotions or deny your sorrow or fear. It's time to resign from yourself to divine will and fully trust the normal rhythms of life. Remember that all passes on is only in state of becoming something new. So yeah, let go of something. Something that no longer resonates with you, or people. Looks like you got a lot of players around you, and they're trying to come back. They're obsessed with you. You need to cut those people out of your life. Possibly water signs is what I'm getting. Narcissist, let those people go. It's with love. Forgive yourself for whatever happened there. There might have been something that happened there in your past with them. Don't let your ego forget, like, make excuses for whatever you did. Obviously, you did something in this past, so forgive yourself and get out your negative thoughts. Keep prayer up. Protect yourself from any of this. Do not give to these people. All right, that's what I got for you, Sag. Okay. Oh, please subscribe. I'm still at 13 subscribers. Let me know if this resonated as well. Like, comment. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. I just want to try to get this more subscriptions here. It's kind of stalled, and yeah, just help a gal out. Okay, bye.